Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. National Financial Literacy Month is celebrated in April, which is a great opportunity for us to check and promote our financial situation and skills. Joining us for this segment, we have Anthony Denier, CEO of Webull, to discuss gamification for education and keeping investors engaged. Anthony, it's great to see you as always. Welcome back to Trade Talks.
Thanks, Jill. It's great to be here.
What's Webull's approach to financial education?
Well, from day one, we realized that our audience tended to be younger, right? We're a mobile-first solution for self-directed trading. So even though they may be younger, right, we need to help them get to that experience level where they're comfortable and making smarter decisions while they're trading and investing. So education has always been a top priority for us at Webull. And one thing that I always say regarding education is just because you build it doesn't mean they're going to come. So we take a lot of different approaches, and you mentioned gamification in the intro. We take a lot of different approaches to get our users actively engaged and wanting to learn.
How does Webull encourage its users to learn?
Well, that word gamification gets a bad rap, right? When it comes to actually transacting, making a trade, making an investment decision, gamification, I don't think has any place there. Where it does have a place is creating engagement and creating the want for users to consume that educational content. And I use the analogy often. You can go into any town in this country and there's a library there. Usually there's a library there. And that library is the most vacant building in all of the downtown area, right? Because just because it's there doesn't mean people are going to engage with the content that's in it. And that's been the case a lot with Wall Street firms creating these big encyclopedias of definitions and tutorials where it's not engaged enough. So what we've done is we've taken small digestible snippets and allowed customers to view them, whether it's a video content, an interactive question and answer content that's short, direct, and to the point. And once a customer successfully completes those courses, they build up points, and those points allow them to do different things within the app.
And that's a great analogy that you bring up with the library, because to your point, Anthony, it's one thing to put this content out there, but let's dive deeper. How does Webull keep customers engaged and coming back for more?
Right. So, for example, we have a learning center on our app where customers can then start with different courses. Start at the beginning, as simple as what is an equity, what is an option, and then getting into more advanced content as they grow. You need to build on that momentum. And once you get that spark of interest, it continues and it blossoms into someone becoming a very experienced and knowledgeable investor. And we use those courses to layer on different growth methods so customers can then come out of the courses smarter and with rewards on our app. Rewards as simple as getting level 2 market data from Nasdaq, right? Getting more in-depth option feeds, which of course do come with a subscription. But if you do complete these courses successfully, you can get rewarded with these additional features.
How does market data impact the education process?
Oh, it's a great segue. Market data is one of the most important things that an investor has to make smart decisions intraday, right? So if you have bad information, you cannot make a smart trade. So we partnered with Nasdaq several years ago, actually, to offer their total view, which is level 2 quotes. So customers can see bids and asks down to about 30 places. So they can see true market depth, allowing them to understand where the demand and where the supply is.
All right, Anthony, appreciate the insight as always. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.